Yeah, I know here at Redonkulas we poke fun and we slam on people, but sometimes if it's wrong or ridiculous, it's not always funny. But it does pay to point a finger at it. You're gonna see just how brutal this is. Hello, my name is Terrence Popp, and welcome to another lecture from Redonkulas.com. And today, I'm giving a lecture on Deadbeat Dad Dilemma, DDD, also an impressive bra size. If you're divorced, you're female, and the guy's not coming around, and
I don't understand why he doesn't come around. Oh, he doesn't make time for his children.
you don't really seem to understand why, pay attention. Simple reason, there's only 24 hours in a day, bitch. In regards to this lecture, I broke it down in a couple ways, mathematically, and the second way, I'm going to graphically explain it to you, because some people don't really grasp the numbers. All right, everyone, it's no secret I have dyslexia. If I don't spell it right, or if it bothers you, f*** off. So let us begin. You can Google my numbers, but the average blue-collar man out there makes roughly $44,000 a year. Divide that by 12, 3,666. Now, there's a lot of sixes in this. Why? I don't know. Mark of the beast, maybe? $916 a week. And when you break it down per hour, $22.90, which is, not bad. I can't, a lot of people strive for that. Okay, now I'm underestimating this number here, which is the tax bracket. I put it at 15%. Probably a little bit more, Obamacare and everything.
Thanks, Obama!
Now that number is 6,600. Now you subtract 6,600 from 44K, 37,400. Man, the beer's good. Lemony. Anyway, 37,400 divided by 12, 31,160 a month. If you're that blue collar, middle class guy, and you get divorced, I've number lined it out. A lot of guys wind up around this magic number of $1,200. In this instance, it's $1,246. So you subtract $1,246 from 3,116, and you come up with $2,494. That's plenty of money. Not really. Let's break that down. You got to maintain a decent place so your kids can come visit you, right? Otherwise, you live in a chicken shack and no court will let them come hang out with you. Chicken shack sounds pretty good. More butter than you can ingest in a lifetime. $1,000 in housing. In this number, I'm including rent, water, electricity, gas, the whole deal. $1,000, roughly 2-bedroom apartment. You put bunk beds in one. If you have multiple kids, they can suck it up for a weekend. $500 for a car. That includes the payments, maintenance, gas, saving up for any kind of repairs that might happen. $300 because, you got to have medical care on yourself and your children. That's the way it works. And $50 for dental. Because I've already said this before, nobody likes a jacked up grill. That leaves you a remainder of, $646 a month. $161 a week in your pocket profit. Bonus, if those men out there are anything like me, this number is completely unacceptable. You're working a 40-hour week, you're making $44,000 a year, and you have $160 in your pocket a week? What are you gonna eat? Come on. I underestimate the taxes right here. Oh, nice. The 15% tax bracket, these guys are getting hit with 20-25% taxes. Oh, yeah. So they probably are working for negative money. Who in their right mind is gonna work at a $44,000 a year job for negative money? So what does he have to do? He has to go and work overtime or get a second job. But for those of you in Michigan, first jobs, they're a rarity. So good luck with that. And this is where we move on to the graphic representation right here. Now we all know, you can Google this. I think this is a well-known fact that, time equals money. Yeah! Now, ideally, your time and your money, they balance. This is feng shui. Feng shui. You work enough, you pay your bills, you maintain balance, everything is copacetic, right? Feng shui, potato. Nah, I'm done caring. Next thing you know, she's not happy. Boom, you're getting divorced because it's no fault, right? Yeah. Here we go. Money plus divorce. Weighing down your feng shui. What do you have? All you really have is time. That's the only asset people have. So to balance this out, overtime, which is T plus 1/2 T, 60 hours a week. For a lot of you out there, this is what you guys can do to make everything work here. But if you're in an industry that's salary or they're not allowing overtime, you know, you might have to get an SJ. So there you go, get time. And if you're lucky, you get time plus overtime plus second job, you know, so you can make your obligations. Now, for some of us out there, no matter what they do, you know, no matter how many jobs they work, they will not hit this golden number, $22.9 an hour. Maybe they only make $13 an hour. Maybe they make 17. Maybe they only make $9 an hour. They're always in the hole. Now they say, you know, child support is not directly tied to visitation. Huge lie. So this is where we are. Go directly to jail. You don't pass go, there's no $200. You're basically getting the peg D to the slot B until it comes out of your slot A, because that's how it rolls in family court. Okay, either way this goes, the end result is this. No time for the kids. Because we are men. We are not creators of the universe. There's only 24 hours in a day. There's not 26, not 28, not 32. And the children are only awake, you know, from 8 or 8 in the morning to probably 8, 10 o'clock at night. All those hours, you're working. You slave yourself away at 1, 2, 3 jobs and don't have any time for your children. And what does that earn you? The grand title of Deadbeat Dad, because you weren't there. At least, you know, I had a belt made, so I look like a pro wrestler or something. Triple D. Or, if you didn't pay the money, what does that earn you? The same title, Deadbeat Dad. Is it a surprise that these dudes are just bailing on their jobs and just saying, hey, screw it, I'm just gonna have fun? You know, what's the worst that could happen? I'll have 3 hots on a cot every winter. I'll just turn myself in and they'll throw me in jail for 90 days. Every winter. That's a good retirement plan. They just say hell with it. They don't pay anything. They enjoy their freedom. And they just take the title of Deadbeat Dad. Now, for all of you that don't believe me, please Google results of fatherless children. These are the statistics. 2/3 of youth and teen suicides come from, boom, fatherless home. 90% of all youth runaways. Wait, that's it? Fatherless home. 85% of all those children out there on ADD, Ritalin, lithium. 80% of rapists. 71% of all high school dropouts. 70% of all wards of the state. 85% of all prison inmates. 75% of all youth and teen substance abusers. Fatherless home. And I'm not even going into the fatherless homes where the children grow up to be sex workers or strippers or porn stars or anything else you'd be so proud to have your children doing. Looking at these results, would you rather have the money or somebody to help raise your child? End result, I would say, feminism, epic failure. Simply because it's no longer about equal treatment. It's about oppressing men. Good job. Hope the check was worth it. And if you don't believe me, check out this video by a former feminist. And thank you for watching another episode of Redonkulas.com, and please hit the subscribe button, because if you do, maybe I'll underestimate your taxes. Is it a surprise that these dudes are just bailing on their jobs and just saying, hey, screw it, I'm just gonna have fun? You know, what's the worst that could happen? I'll have 3 hots on a cot every winter. I'll just turn myself in and they'll throw me in jail for 90 days. Every winter. That's a good retirement plan.
Prison in America. A retirement home.
Like, we spend more money clothing and feeding inmates in this country than we do educating kids.
Yeah, isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah.
Write that down. We have to actually do that. That's a good Redonkulas video. That is Redonkulas.
It is. It's f***ing ridiculous.
I mean, if you're spending more on prisoners than you are on your own youth, I mean, what's going on?